Hello Internet, welcome back to our Magiclysm series. Last couple episodes have been, I've been aggressively negative, and we're going to rectify that in this episode. In this episode, once again, we're going to just mostly read, we're going to eat, drink, take care of our needs, and recoup some of our health. Then we're going to reposition our vehicle. I think just down here, I'm not really sure where I want to go. I know I want to check these sewers for potential sewer labs. That's definitely something that's newer to the game that I want to check out. And then other than that, I just wanted to hit these military surpluses, maybe the gun store, and then we might just leave the town because there's really not a lot here that I'm very interested in. And yeah, so we're going to be doing that. So let's eat and drink. We are overweight, so we're going to eat some wheat cereal, which I'm assuming is pretty filling, but not very calorically dense. We're deaf. Oh, because we have the MP3 player on. We'll go ahead, since we're going to be reading, we'll drink a beer, and we'll drink crispy cranberry to get our mood up a little bit. How are we doing with the craving fire? Only -6. Yeah, that seems fine. Why don't we also eat something else with like a high morale? Sugary cereal, great. And we'll grab... What are we reading currently? Too dark to read? Yeah, I'm not... That's fine. Let's turn on these lights. And let's read... we did learn a Screama, but I'm probably not going to really use it. I don't know that we really need to raise our electronics any further. What else could we possibly read? Wrestling moves is unarmed? No, I have no interest in unarmed combat. We could continue raising cooking... Electronics, we could raise our archery, although we're probably not going to be using archery. Wing Chun, no, I'm good. Car buyer's guide, bartering, no. I mean, we could raise our speaking skill. We did see one single NPC. Speaking skill to 5. Why don't we do that? And then, also, I might turn up the spawn rate of NPCs. We've only seen one in the entire time. And I'm noticing she's not listed on the map anymore. Either she's moved out of range or she's dead. And then we have the hub over here, which we could go do the hub missions just to have something to do. I just don't think that they really give rewards, so it's not usually very worthwhile in my opinion. I think that that's something that's really lacking in Cataclysm, is that the quests generally don't give very good rewards. Like we did the hub quests in our previous playthrough. We did one of them, and we came back and they were like, here's a reward, and it was like $10 worth of trade value, which is laughable, especially given that like there's just so much that we could trade to them that everything being through bartering is a little bit silly. I understand it's bartering, you know, that's gonna be how it is, but like $10 worth of barter, like literally, let's pick up any book. Do we have any duplicates? We don't have any duplicates. Let's just pick up any book here. Get item, we'll pick up this book. Chemistry textbook. We probably found about a dozen of those in the lab. They have a trade value of $120. So even this one book is 12 times the value that we got from completing the hub mission. I think it's $10. It might have been 15, but it's very low compared to any single item, you know, is just, it didn't make it worthwhile to me. So, no, not cooking. Didn't we pick up the DM? No. Let's read this so that we will hopefully in the future... You know what? Let's take some mutagen. I was just thinking about that between episodes. Let's take some mutagen, because we haven't done that in a while. Rat serum, mutagen serum, lupine, insect, fish, feline, bird, beast. Jeez. We already have light bones, so I don't see how that could get any worse. So maybe we'll take a bird serum, and we'll take a fish serum, because we have so many. Do we have what to grab a syringe? One syringe, please. Activate. No, let's step outside to where we're not going to have a huge menu. Activate the bird serum. What do we got? Bad back and nomad. You remember literally 5 seconds ago when I said how could the hollow bones be worse? Well, we got bad back, and we already had an enormous weight penalty due to our light bones. 20% reduction to carrying weight, plus 35% reduction to carrying weight. We literally can't even carry the shit that's in our inventory now. I'm going to take some purifier. I'm not doing this. We're going to lose a lot of good freaking... We're going to lose chitinous skin, of course. Light bones is apparently a positive. I already argued about this with someone on Discord. Yes, you move and attack 10% faster, but 20% reduction to carrying weight, as well as taking more damage from bashing attacks, seems pretty horrifying. What else do we even have? Poison resistant. Yeah, we're going to take a purifier because these are not very good. Pure. This is not the right tile. Where are you? Here. Purifier. I just can't abide having such a huge... Oh, that's a flask. Do we want to take... Do we just want to take a purifier like this? Yeah, let's just eat one. See what we get. We lose bad back. We lose nomad. I actually didn't even look at nomad. I must have missed that in the log there. We lost our chitinous skin, which was a positive. We still have the head... we'll take one more purifier. I mean, at this point, what would we even lose that's positive? Let's just take the serum and just clean slate this. I just don't want to deal with it. Purifier serum. Yes, take it. We lose all that. We're in agonizing pain. We lost weak stomach. We lost all that. We kept poison resistant, which is weird. Didn't expect that. I mean, it's so super not relevant, but okay. And we're in agonizing pain. We'll take some codeine. So that particular batch of mutation didn't go well. Big surprise. In general, it's horrible and doesn't go well. Unfortunately, now we're in pain, which means we're going to read even slower. That should go away in the near future between the alcohol and the codeine. But we will read the Dungeon Master's Guide. No, we will stop. Oh, the MP3 is on, so we will read. Getting so tired of that thunder rumbling constantly in the background. We had to change from 6-second to 1-second turns like 3 months ago, right? It's been several months. You still haven't fixed the thunder? Very, very irritating. You know, because then I have to edit that out in the background because, like, it's so much louder than any other sound in the game. Like, bumping into enemies doesn't make nearly that much noise. Oh, we're very hungry, thirsty, and tired. Yeah, so we didn't sleep much last night because we had left the door open and it woke us up. Go ahead and turn off the aisle lights. I mean, at least we're not encumbered anymore. That's the main thing that I was really starting to hate. Why don't we eat some more wheat cereal? And we'll drink some more water. And we will re-bandage our head. Quality improvement, very good. I mean, it's a pretty marginal... We're still disinfected on the head. Yeah, we'll just go to sleep. I think that this is okay. No, let's turn off the MP3. Then we will go to sleep. Yes, sleep. Yes, so I don't want to be as negative in these episodes. So, yeah. I took a break in between. Just got myself a nice cold tea to drink. Smoked a cigarette. And watched... So I watched that video. A couple months ago, there was this video. I guess this thing happened where this high school coach stopped a shooting. Basically, this student brought a shotgun into class and had planned to kill himself. And I guess the gun did not go off. And the coach disarmed the child and then held him while the kid cried and like wept like a baby. And you know, obviously it could have been a real horrifying experience. Like obviously the kid could have hurt himself was his goal. And, you know, I don't think he had any intention of hurting anyone else. I think there was like only one round in it. But you really don't know that, you know. And so this coach stepped in, you know, to a very dangerous situation and stopped a very horrible thing from happening. And I just saw the video of him clinging to this kid, trying, you know, taking the gun from this kid and, you know, and then holding him after as he cried. And it was like really pretty moving. And like, you know, it's always nice to see a reminder that there are decent folks in the world, you know, just because my life has been a series of gigantic assholes doesn't mean that everyone is like that. When we make some meat, we haven't been eating very many calories. We will... Oh, we can pickle meat? I mean, that's cool, but no, I don't think I'm going to do that. I mean, we have the freezer. We really don't need to preserve the meat any further than that. So we'll eat something, and then we will reposition our vehicle so that we can head into the lower portion of the town. I think we'll just drive through the field. Where is... Okay, so the military surplus are here on this level, in this row. And then, I mean, I'm not going to hit the... I mean, I wouldn't hate to hit some pizza parlors because they have a lot of food we could throw in the freezer. But we want to check these sewers and see if we can find an underground lab area. So I think we just want to drive south. The concern is this football stadium that's over here. That could be a real huge area where there's a lot of monster density. I would imagine that this would have a lot of monster density, even though the odds of there being like a football, you know, actual football game going on at the time of the apocalypse seems very unlikely. It seems like the sort of location where they would just pack full of enemies, you know, because a lot of people don't think about that when they create new things for the game. You know, when I see stuff like that, like initially I'm usually pretty excited when I see like a new major map gen location like that. But then it never really... Oh, look, an artifact. That's weird. I don't think I've seen an artifact in ages. Let's stop. Go ahead and stop. Hop out of here. See what we've got going on. It's obviously casting off electricity, which is not great. Let's see if we can... Of course, it hits me. It does seem like even though these... Okay. Apparently it took us a really long time. Even though that these have this appearance of randomness, like those generator shocks we experienced earlier in the series, I actually don't think they're random. I do think they target the player because it seems like they almost exclusively hit you. So it's just dirt? Terran reality? Oh, we don't want to be near that. I thought this was like an artifact. Yeah, tears in reality are some kind of special... I think, you know, there are plans for them in the future, but they don't really do anything now. Maybe I'm wrong about that. I don't really want to mess with it. I think they can spawn nether creatures or something. Really don't want to park near that. Why don't we move down here? Craters. I mean, that's a boulder. I just drove it. My other computer is blinking on the other screen, and I was like, what the heck is that? And I drove right into a boulder. Let's go around the boulder, because you don't drive through rocks, to my understanding. Why don't we park behind this house? That'll give us a little distance from the Terran reality. If it starts spawning nether creatures, hopefully it's far enough away that we can kind of deal with it before it would really be an issue. I think we're far enough from the road that zombies aren't going to track us by scent to here. Turn off the aisle lights, stop driving, and let's take out the MP3. And we'll drop anything we don't need. Fish serum. Yeah, I mean, we'll take more mutagen in the future sometime. It just never goes the way I want it to go, and it kind of defeats the purpose of mutating when they're always not good, seems like. Oh good, an empty house. Love empty houses. Complete worthless. Oh, and the front door is locked, but the back door is not lockable. Whatever. There's a rabbit. Where's a rabbit? I thought I saw something. Okay. Let's head up here. Really no monster density here, which is peculiar. Usually see a lot of monster density on the roads. Yeah, I don't need anything out of this. Listener zombie. Yeah, you're the least concerning zombie in my opinion. Pull out the nodachi. Yeah, let's turn off a screama. Force unarmed. No. Brawling. Hand-to-hand fighting. You know how to fight when unarmed or with any weapon to a certain extent. It's not stylish or sporting, but it gets the job done. Should we be using that? F1 for more info. Oh, can be used with all weapons. Grab break. Can only be used while armed. Will break a grab. Grab break. Hit them back. Type block counter. I have no idea how to use this or what this means. I have no idea what this means, but it sounds better than nothing. You grit your teeth and prepare for a good fight. Yeah, okay. Huge horde of enemies up here. Looks like mostly dogs. I don't know why. Let's see if we can move close and start drawing some of their attention. No? Start drawing some attention. There we go. Some of the dogs. The dogs are the real concerning ones. The other ones we can run away from if we really had to. but the dogs would be able to pursue us and might lead to a situation where we're low on stamina and we don't really know what to do. Yeah, I'm bleeding. Why can't I hit him? Knock to the floor? Since when do you knock me down? I haven't seen one of them in a while. Go ahead and apply a bandage to our bleeding wound to stop our bleeding. We are hot. Why are we hot? Hands are hot. What are we wearing on our hands? I wish my... So this old computer has a jacked up graphics card. So anytime it's like literally if nothing changes, if the computer is just sitting turned on, the display will start blinking. Don't understand why. Don't have any idea why that would happen, but it does. And the only way to fix that is to unplug the HDMI and plug it back in. Yeah, it's just because it has a integrated graphics that are really, really bad, and I'm sure the cord isn't very good either. I need to buy more HDMI cords. Why don't we, I'm gonna head back to base, and we're gonna repair some of our equipment, just because it's getting pretty damaged. Which is funny, because just a couple episodes ago I was pointing out how they were not hitting any of our equipment at all. So go ahead and grab the sewing kit. No, we have one in this one that has more thread, I think. Search, sewing, grab this. I assume we have rags in here somewhere. Go ahead and activate this. Nope, that's a lighter. Don't want to burn down our vehicle. Activate the sewing kit, fix the undershirt. Yes. Oh, that took a long time. Okay. Sure. Wool foot wraps we can't repair. Cargo pants we can. Get those reinforced. Fur wraps we can't repair. Army helmet? Well, I don't know why we can fix that with a tailoring kit, but we can. You can't improve it any further. Okay. Oh, in this way? Maybe we need to use the welder. Knee pads. Fix them up. Great. Molly pack. Can we reinforce you? Sure. Use rags. Don't use Kevlar. Why would we use the Kevlar? Reinforce. And reinforce. So there we go. We should be in a pretty good position moving forward. Could probably lose the wool foot wraps. How warm are our feet, by the way? Not very. Okay, our hands are warm. I never looked. Why are our hands warm? Chitinous gloves. Fur hand wraps. Take off the fur hand wraps. Don't need those. Must have been a holdover from way back in the beginning of the game. Let's look at our hands. Yes, fine. Let's head back out here. We are in a distressing amount of pain. We'll go ahead and eat some more aspirin. Our health is not amazing. I would rather be shooting than meleeing, but it's a small-ish horde. It's actually a pretty big horde. This is when I feel like I wish we had explosives, and we never do. Let's move close, draw some... Oh, a little too much attention. Let's head down here to put the building between us and them. Yeah, I should have been running. I don't know why I wasn't running. And here we'll move into an alley so they can only come one at a time. And honestly, we should be able to mostly just stand our ground and fight them. My only concern is that the horde would be drawn in this direction and then maybe follow our scent to our vehicle, which would not be great. Let's rest to get our breath while we can. Ignore. Did you filter into this building? You did. Okay. We'll go ahead and smash them, although I really didn't want to because of stamina constraints. Looks like there are some butchered creatures here. Maybe we hit them so hard they gibbed. I don't know why it would leave butchery refuse. I'm guessing they're still up here at the road. No, so they may have tracked all the way over to our vehicle, which would be really bad. I see something. Oh, it's a chipmunk. Where'd you go? I guess the horde wasn't as big as I thought. Oh, you went into the building. Okay. Let's run back to that. What just happened? Grappler zombie. You dick. Yeah, grapplers are not very nice. I'm going to head down here. This should draw them into this area. They'll probably move through this house. There you go. I mean, we can just fight them as they come into the house, I guess. Okay. The nodachi is pretty good. I mean, I would prefer something a little smaller that does rapid strikes, but also this deals a lot of damage, which helps penetrate armor. So, I don't know. I don't really know what the best course of action is. I think for these tougher zombies, it's better to have something with a high damage output, not so much the DPS. Okay, we're gonna have a hard time smashing all these as well. Yeah, I shouldn't have smashed. Let's rest for our stamina. Ignore. Yes. Where? Where's their brainless zombie? Okay, wait until you catch your breath. Zombie is dangerously close. Okay. I mean, I guess that counts as dangerously close. Ignore. Let's get our breath back. I mean, I guess we'll just smash everything. Dangerously close, yes. Yes. Come on now. Smash. Ignore. Oh, it's a little tedious, all the button presses. So there we seem to have pulped quite a lot of them. Ignore. Stamina's fine. Let's go in here and kill this one. Kill the remaining. I mean, we did take some hits there, including what I think were at least 2 hits to our backpack. Yeah, they just... This was... Did we not just reinforce this? Like, look at this. Everything else is exactly as we left it, but they're hitting the backpack. It's so frustrating. I don't know how people don't get frustrated. Like, I always feel like I'm whining when I complain about stuff like that, but it's ridiculous. And it's just... It makes it tedious, because now I gotta go back and repair my damn backpack again. You know? And it's like... And on a new character, it's even worse, because on a new character, that might be your only backpack. And they like beeline right for it. I think what happens is that we have armor basically everywhere else, so they hit us, and the armor doesn't penetrate our, you know, leg guards, and so because it doesn't penetrate our leg guards, I don't think it hits our cargo pants, and so our legs don't take damage. I think the backpack is like the only exposed bit, but like it's so frustrating. I mean, I know they have. Maybe we should make... Let's look at storage. I know they have more durable storage items. Armor, storage. I just don't like using the survivor equipment. You know? Because it's like, it's too good. And I don't like... It feels like a cop-out to use these really good items. Maybe that's just me being silly. Survivor rucksack. Requires a whole crap ton of stuff we don't have. But I haven't been picking up backpacks, so we don't have that many extra backpacks. And we left that duffel bag when we opened the bug out bag. And we don't have 2 molly packs. We don't have a rucksack. Takes 2 rucksacks. Ridiculous. Takes 2 rucksacks to make a 25-liter storage item. Why? 4 backpacks to make 1 storage of 25? I don't get it. I don't get it. Don't be whine. Just shut up and play the game. So, Cataclysm. Hooray! Let's go out here and see if there's any remnants of this horde lingering around. Actually does not look like it. Not sure how this one died. Oh, we did kill this one by accident when we were trying to move into this area. Go ahead and smash this. Wait a minute. Can't we make backpacks? Backpack requires 20 rags, 20 thread. I mean, we could just make a bunch of backpacks to meet that criteria. What else did it require? Do we even have the recipe since we're not near our car? Survivor rucksack is 4 backpacks, leather patches we really don't have, rags, sinew or thread or whatever, ammo pouches we definitely have, and duct tape. So really we need leather, and we need to manufacture a whole crap ton of backpacks. We'll keep an eye out for some leather items. They're usually around. It's really not a big deal to find leather. Leather corset. What do you got? Leather pants. See leather. We'll drop the leather items and we'll butcher them just to see how much we get. 15, not terrible. We might even have some lingering around in our vehicle, but we'll continue looking through here to see what we've got. Cream soda. Okay, it's in a big bottle. We'll take it. Spaghetti we'll take. Really not much else. Microwave. Interesting. Home microwave. Probably seen its share of baked beans. Good for scrap parts. You'd think it'd be installable in a vehicle, but I guess not. I've never really seen that item before. Hiking boots have leather. Neoprene arm guards have neoprene. They're not leather. This looks like a nice chair. Do you give leather? No corpses to butcher. Can I disassemble you? Deconstruct? Fur runner spotted? Nah. tell me when he comes in the house to eat my face. Then we'll talk. No, just rags? Okay. I mean, I thought maybe leather. I think in, what's that game called? 7 Days to Die, I think the armchairs give leather. I remember really struggling to find leather in that game. I haven't played that in ages. I think I played on 16.4, and then they updated, and like they did a lot with the graphics, so it wouldn't run on my computer anymore. Now I have a better computer, maybe I should record that. I know people like zombie games, and 7 Days to Die was fun. It was basically Minecraft, but with like actual zombies instead of those pathetic excuses for zombies that Minecraft usually has. Although that game was really lacking in any kind of content, unfortunately. It was very, very much it was one of those games where like, it's like Ark. At first it seems really cool. Like oh, dinosaurs, oh, zombies, oh, it's like Minecraft, I built a house and whatever. But then after a while you realize that's all there is. Like 7 Days to Die, yes, there are zombies. Yes, you can build a little fort, and that's pretty cool. But after like 2 weeks, when you have like the decent quality tools and maybe you secured yourself a pretty good gun, there's not much to it. Like, it's all about building a bigger base, right? Which never appealed to me very much. The things that I really like about games like that are the looting aspect and like gathering resources. So like Minecraft, I just liked, I would build a small shack, and then I would just hoard resources that I was never going to use, because most of the fun for me was building a small shack. I like crawling underground and mining blocks. That's what was fun to me. And in 7 Days to Die, I really liked looting buildings, but after a while you kind of have everything, and then the game stops being fun, which is what I was complaining about with Magiclysm, with Cataclysm, was the same basic thing. Why don't we call the episode, actually, is what we should do. So we're going to quick save. So that's going to do it for now. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the episode. I, of course, will be back with more Cataclysm in the near future, and I'll see you next time.